Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Among the Sleep, a horror game that I don't see get talked about a whole lot. I think it got a lot of attention back in 2014-ish, because I believe that's when Markiplier played this game, so obviously it would have gotten a lot of attention there. So 8 years ago, it would have made its rounds, but it hasn't really seemed to have gone down in history as one of the horror games that everybody talks about, like Amnesia or Soma or Dead Space and things like that. It's a very indie hit, is what I would classify it as. I mean, it's an indie game, so it makes sense for me to qualify it as that. However, I absolutely love this game. I adore it to bits. I didn't put it on my list of top 20 best games last year, just because I don't think it would crack that list, because it does, all the games on that list mean something special to me personally for one reason or another. But this is still a fantastic horror game, or at least that's what I thought when I played it all the way back in 2015. I've only played through it twice, once in 2015 and then once when it came to Xbox for some achievements. So it's been many years since I've played this game. So who knows, maybe when I replay it, I'll think it's actually garbage, and I'll tell you not to buy it. But from what I remember playing of it, I came away from this with a very positive response. Not just because of the horror elements, because I believe this game stands out among a lot of the other horror games that I played, and that it doesn't often rely on cheap jump scares, and it focuses more on enriching atmosphere and creating horrifying tension that way. But also because the story is really something special that I think you guys are going to enjoy. If you have never played this game but you don't know anything about it, then I look forward to seeing what you guys think of it in the comments below. So, I mentioned in my Benny in the Dark Revival Let's Play last year that I wanted to play through this because playing through that game and seeing how many cheap jump scares there were made me think, I just kind of want to, this makes me want to play a really good horror game that doesn't go for the low-hanging fruit. It doesn't take the easy way out to try to scare the players. So that's what we're going to do today. Enough rambling, let's start a new story. Yes, delayed current progress, that is what new story means. Movement, look around, control for crawl, shift for sprint. I wish that was reversed, but it's fine. Oh, the other thing, because for those of you who don't know, I did a Let's Play of this game back in 2015. But my PC was actual garbage, so it ran at like 10 frames per second through the whole thing. So now, when I play it, it'll actually be at
Hey, sweetie. Did you finish
60
your
FPS. Oh no.
Careful. It might break.
Yeah, maybe.
Now it'll only be a minute. Mommy just has to make sure that the cake is perfect.
You can mess around with the abacus while you sit here and chill. And I think I can throw the ball. Let's pick it up with this and then right click to throw, right? Boom!
Let's see.
Hey Mom, can you grab that ball for me on the way back?
And
Can you grab my ball, please?
perfect.
No? Ooh, actual cake's better.
Oh, look at you. You're so adorable in your tiny footed pajamas. Happy birthday, sweetie. Wow, 2 years today. Oops. I think I know a little someone who's ready for some cake. Chugga 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 choo choo. Here it comes through the tunnel. Choo choo.
So as you can tell, visually speaking, it definitely looks like a game that came out 8 or 9 years ago, with the somewhat janky human models and the less than stellar textures and physics, but I think it still looks overall fine. But I think it looks better once we get out of this initial section.
What are you doing? No!
And that's the first indication that there's something not quite right here. And also, it makes you feel very unnerved without just flashing lights at you.
Look what I found. I wonder what
Also,
it is.
even though I know
Why don't we go upstairs and find
what's really going on in this game and what the story is, I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. I'm going to assume that you've never heard of this game before.
Oh my. How much cake did you
So you can
have?
experience it along with me for the first time. And as I'm sure you've noticed by now, we are playing as... Oh god, I forgot how... Oh no, I forgot how jank this looks. As you may have noticed by now, we are playing as a very small child. Which is probably the best decision they could have made, because it immediately makes you powerless. And in a way that makes complete sense, because oftentimes it'll be like, oh, you... The game has... Well, sometimes horror games will have to artificially restrict what you have access to in order to make it feel more tense. But here, it's like, well, you're a 2-year-old. There's not much you can do except crawl and hide. So... And everything seems so much more terrifying when you're 2 years old. Among the Sleep by Krillbite Studios. You know, I don't know... I think Krillbite Studios made another game after this, and I'm pretty sure I played a little bit of it and I didn't like it at all because it was something completely different. And upon looking...
Here we are. Now let's see what's inside. Maybe it's a new toy.
The phone is ringing.
Sweetie, be a dear and play for a bit. Mommy will be right
Okay, so they've made 4 games. The Plan, Among the Sleep, Mosaic, and Sunlight. I knew about 2 of those. I've played 2 of those. Only 1 to completion. I kind of want to check out their other stuff, but really, based on what I played of Mosaic, I find myself wondering if Krillbite's just a one-hit wonder of the studio. Anyway, we have a present that we want to play with. I like how Mom said, "Hey, play for a bit while I go pick up the phone," and then you didn't let me play with my new toy, so that's lovely. Anyway, let's go ahead and get out of our playpen. Use left shift to crawl. Hint, crawling is faster than walking. That it is, and we'll be using that to our advantage many times throughout the course of this story. Okay, lose left control to run. Oh, so it is reversed. Okay, I was gonna check in the controls, because I usually, because the first PC game I ever played, or at least the first non-educational children's PC game that I played was Minecraft when I was in middle school, and the default controls in that game are control to run and shift to crouch, or in this case, crawl. So I get that for every other game in the world, it's the reverse of that for the default, but if I get the chance to, I like to change the controls. So I was pretty sure you could rebind them. It looks like I did rebind them, and the game just didn't update for the tutorial. Anyway, that's something right there. If you pause the game, it's the child you're playing as covering their eyes. So that's a very nice way to make the menu feel seamless. That you're covering your eyes, you're hiding from the world, and you're shutting everything out around you, and then you can go into the options. It's nice. It's a nice little touch that didn't have to improve, or they didn't have to include. It really has no impact on anything, but still a nice change, a nice thing they decided to do nonetheless. Anyway, so let's drag out these drawers and get ourselves a present. Hello? Anybody there? Oh my goodness, the box is empty. Well, it appears our new friend is hiding from us. Oh, I see you. I see you in there.
Hey, you found me. My name is Teddy. Nice to meet you. Hey, what's your name?
Apple. My name's Apple.
Not much of a talker yet.
Yeah, no, I'm 2. I'm a whole...
Let's play a game.
Teddy is adorable.
I know. I'll hide the pink elephant while you're not...
He shall be my squishy. If you don't love Teddy, you don't have a soul.
Come here. Turn around and cover your eyes.
He can't do it while you're looking. And nice way for the game to tell you how to pause the game and showing you what I just showed you, that pausing the game actually does this.
There. You can look now.
Okay. So, I've just had a moment of realization that I don't actually remember where the elephant is. I think it's inside that bin, which is why it's the direction that it showed him walking towards. Is it in here? Oh no, it's not. I thought this lid came off. Okay, so it's in the... It's not in the closet. Alright. I am now out of... Oh, wait. It's literally just around the corner. It's literally just around the corner. I thought that was a much more clever hiding space than this. Ah, well. I also thought that this was actually, like the box where you could pick up the lid and go inside.
Is that a music box? Does it work?
I guess... Oh. Okay. That was not part of the plan. I didn't intend to obstruct Teddy's path, but now we know Toy Bear stronger than Ottoman thing. Hey, let's go bowling. Let's go bowling, shall we? Bop. We'll pretend that was a strike. Here, watch this. Watch this, ready? There we go, it was a strike. You didn't see anything. You saw absolutely nothing. That was a strike the whole time. I'm the best at bowling. I'm actually not. I actually suck at bowling. Bowling, put me in front of Wii Sports Bowling and I'll crush it. Put me in front of an actual bowling lane and I'll probably end up hitting myself in the head with a bowling ball. Or sending myself flying down the lane.
That's a nice melody.
Also, the music box works. Update. So here's I just tried to press C to crouch down and crawl because Bendy's awful controls are now ingrained into my head. So that's lovely. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing in this room that Teddy can't just barrel his way through.
What's this?
That is Book. Book is friend.
5 thirsty animals upon a dry, dry hill. We could use a drink, they sang, and started to drill. Unless we reach water with our newly dug well, I think we'll have to bid each other fare thee well. Oh!
You like the train, buddy? Like the train? There you go. Choo-choo train.
Round and round and round.
You really wouldn't think this was a horror game at first glance, would you?
Pick me up and carry me on your back. I want to show you something.
Nothing about this so far indicates, I guess, except for the
Very dark.
little fizziness at the beginning. You wouldn't think this was a horror game because it's just so cute and wholesome and just playtime with a cute little teddy bear. But that it works as a great opportunity for the game to teach you all the mechanics of just basic movement challenges and familiarizing yourself with how the game works, so that when they pull back the curtain a bit, you kind of know what you're doing by now. Also, we need to find someplace very
It
dark.
has to be darker. Shut the doors completely.
Yeah, if your toy comes to life and tells you to enter a very dark location and shut the doors completely so no one can hear you or find you, you may want to consider not listening to them. Sounds like they want to kill you.
This will do nicely.
This will do nicely for my murder spot, when I slit your throat while you go to sleep.
I hope there are no monsters in here.
Thanks, buddy. Really calming the nerves here.
If you ever feel scared in a dark place like this, you can hug me tightly. You might feel a little bit safer.
Press F to hug Teddy. I believe I'm hugging Teddy right now, and he's acting as my only source of light. Which is cool, because for a lot of kids, myself included, when I was younger, hugging a stuffed animal was a guaranteed way to make me feel safer, even if it did literally nothing. Except calm my nerves.
I don't think we're supposed to be here. We must be careful. I don't like this.
The black scratch marks on the ground, the flickering lights, and like I said, everything just feels scarier when you're two. These are just like coats hanging in the closet, and yet they somehow feel like the most terrifying thing in the world. Oh, and the sound design certainly isn't helping matters either. That said, this kid's got the biggest closet in the world.
I think something.
There you are. What are you doing in the closet? Oh, are you playing with your new friend? Hello, Mr. Bear. Nice to meet you. How are you today? You've got to stop hiding from Mommy. I hope you had a good birthday, hon. Mommy would be very sad if you didn't.
It's both the biggest closet in existence
Time for bed.
and the longest phone call in existence, too.
If you go to sleep now, you can wake up early tomorrow and play with your friend all day. Every little boy and girl are sleeping now, all over the world. And they're waiting just for you. We shouldn't keep them. Good night, hon. Sweet dreams.
And now is when the real game begins. Up, and away he goes. And you can't see what's there. It's... Fear of the unknown is a big, big thing. That section freaked the hell out of me when I played this for the first time. And it has nothing to do, because they don't have to... They don't... There's a really easy opportunity for a jump scare there, where you close your eye, where because the kid's closing his eyes constantly, that's a really easy opportunity for the game to just make something materialize in front of you when you open your eyes up again, but it doesn't do that. It does not take the easy way out. And it doesn't even show you anything. It's just a slow, dreadful build-up of seeing the bedroom door slowly open. And then you see it, you see that Teddy is being slowly lifted up out of the bed, but you don't see what's actually taking him. Which just makes it all the more horrifying that you can't... Sometimes seeing the monster makes it less scary, because your imagination of what could possibly be out there is a lot worse than what the game could actually show you a lot of the time.
Thank you. Something's not
Oh, you don't say, pal.
We need to find your mother.
See, ordinarily, you'd imagine the parents' room to be somewhere near the kid's room for situations exactly like this, but this house sucks, so gotta go all the way down the stairs.
Shh. We have to be very quiet. We can't let it find us.
And we don't even know what it is. We have no idea what's actually trying to hunt us down. But all we know is that there's something out there that took Teddy, wanted to shove him in the washing machine for some reason. And like it's all atmosphere and sound design is what is selling this right now. Like that right there, seeing, because for all you know, there could be something around this corner right now. Of course, I know that there isn't because I played this game before, but there could have been. And hearing the things getting smashed in the distance, it is just, it's all. This I really don't want to make this a comparison to Bendy, because I don't want to crap all over that game just to bring this game up. I don't need to do that. I can just praise the game on its own elements. But stuff like this wasn't in Bendy, where you walk into a room and you see all this stuff is scattered all over the place. You see the fruit knocked over. You see the fridge half open. Someone has been here. You can see through the environment. You don't have to have Teddy say, someone's been here. You can just see that for yourself. It's all in the environment. I guess I should also say, if at this point, what you've seen of the game has intrigued you enough to make you want to play it for yourself, go do that. I promise you won't regret it. You will not regret playing this game. Because watching my Let's Play, for as much as I'd love for you to watch my Let's Play on this game, it's not the best way to experience it for yourself. This is a game you really should experience for yourself without my commentary. And then after you play it, and love it, because of course you'll enjoy it, you can come back and get my commentary on this game. And again, it's just a coat. It's all it is. But it's all it needs to be, because when you're this small, everything is 10 times... I feel like I've said that a million times by now. Everything is 10 times scarier when you're this small. You can almost hear something lurking in the distance, just making their way towards you slowly. Bit by bit, little by little. I should probably stop walking and start crawling, because as the game has so helpfully told me, crawling is faster than walking. And see, that technically counts as a jump scare, right? Because it's a loud noise, but it's not an overbearing volume level. Like, the game doesn't stop dead in its tracks to make you go, hey, jump, be scared, please. So that's appreciated. It might startle you, but not in the same way that an actual jump scare would be designed to startle you. So this is the mom's room. You may have noticed we had to cross an entire continent to get here, because the people who designed this house were very smart in how they laid things out. Very intelligent, I must admit. But it's fine. It's fine. This is not correct. I think I need to do this from this one. Oh, wait, no, okay. I need to pull this out and push that in. I need to get up this way and use the other one to reach the door. Cut me some slack here. It's been a few years. It's been actually a lot of years since I played this game. Hey, Mom. Yeah, so there's something in our house that wants to murder us all. We should probably get out of here very quickly before it comes to find us. Hey, Mom. Stop sleeping on the job, Mom. We got bigger problems to worry about than your sleep schedule. And that alone, way more effective than anything else they could have done there. Showing the screen fizzle a little bit, showing someone trying to jimmy the lock open. Even though I know every little thing this game does, or okay, at least the major moments of horror, I remember pretty much all of them, I think. And even though I know what's coming, I still instinctively drop underneath the bed because you just don't know it. The horror elements are that good about it. And also, again, just a little black marks on the floor and the humming in the background. Significantly more effective than anything else I could have done. Now, I should say, I praise this game for its lack of cheap jump scares. I've never claimed that the game is completely without cheap jump scares. However, I think I'm more forgiving for that one, because that feels more like an Amori jump scare, where in Amori, for its main jump scares, there are things that you can tell something's about to happen before it happens, if you know what I mean? Where, like, you can see something coming to get you, and then it's only once it connects with the player that it actually jump scares you and the loud noise plays. Kind of the same thing here. You could see the black mist materializing in front of you, and then it scared you. And even then, it wasn't that loud, so I'm willing to forgive that. Oh, also, there's plenty of,
I guess she can't hear us. And she seems so distant. Maybe it's more like a memory of her?
There's plenty of drawings and collectibles around the levels that I could be hunting for. I'll try to find some of them because the drawings do help to tell the story, and the story is really interesting. But I'm not gonna get all of them, because A, I don't know where all of them are, and B, I don't want to find out, because I think there's like 50 drawings in the game. Anyway, whee!
Are you alright?
Well, define alright, because we're kind of in a massive hellscape right now.
What is this?
I think a hell is what it's called. I think we're in hell. If I were to just guess, take a shot in the dark as to where I think we are right now. That's my $1 million on the line. Where am I right now?
A playhouse? What's that?
I don't know what playhouses you're in. That more like a Hansel and Gretel college. That's where you go to die. I don't know what playhouses you're spending your time in. Certainly not anything like this. Alright, I gotta send Teddy through the hole here. I remember that. And then we hope that he opens the door for us.
Whoa, look at this place.
Ah, like, is this a drawing? Oh, I thought it was... I mean, this is a drawing, but I guess it's not a drawing you can collect. Is that a drawing you can collect? No.
Listen. There it is again. It sounds like it's coming from behind this door. There must be a way to open it. It seems like these are connected somehow.
Okay, I kind of forgot about the God of War Ragnarok level hand-holding, I must admit. But what you gotta do is you have to place a memory or a token of a memory inside this thing.
It requires some sort of...
I said place it inside.
Is there anything we can use?
You place it inside this thing. And then seal her up. And give it a crank. And inserting the memory will initiate the opening of the door.
Buttons.
Which must be pressed simultaneously.
What happened? Why didn't
Gotta
it
press them at
open?
once, Teddy. Come on, haven't you played this game before?
We have to press both at the same time.
Go. Thankfully, there's no timing required on your part, because whenever you press it, he will press it at the same
Seems
moment.
like the memory you shared with her unlocked the door. Maybe if we can find more memories like this, it might bring us to her.
Alright, and this is where I'm going to call things off for the day. I think this is a good start point, because we're going to head into the next level. Jumping through that pipe will teleport us into the next level of the game. So we're going to stop things here, and so far, I'm really impressed with this. There was a small part of me that was like, maybe it only scared me because I was in middle school, and maybe as an adult it won't really have the same impact on me, but no, I mean, I guess I wouldn't say that I'm terrified by it, because I've played the game before, so I know what's coming, and I know what can and can't really get you, but that doesn't change the fact that the atmosphere is still exceptional, and the way it slowly builds up to things is just top-notch so far. So, if you're still watching, and you haven't played the game yet, please take my advice. Stop watching. Go play this game for yourself. It is absolutely worth the... How much does it even cost right now? I don't even... Let me check. The standard price on Steam for Among the Sleep is $16.99. Right now, at the day this video goes up, it'll be during the winter sale. So, if you're watching this when the video releases, you can get it for $8.49, which is a steal for this game. That is, they're just giving the game away for free at that point. But if even that's not enough for you, there is a free demo you can play that you can download. By the way, I should clarify, I'm not sponsored by Krillbite. This isn't sponsored. I know it sounds like it because I'm shilling for this game hardcore and I'm telling you to go to the store and buy it, but I promise it just because I love this game and I want you to play it, I want you to experience it. There's a demo on there you can play if you don't want to commit to a purchase for it. But hopefully what I've shown you today is enough to convince you that this game is worth your time, because I believe it is wholeheartedly, and trust me, the best is yet to come. So thank you all for watching, stay tuned for next time, and I hope to catch you all soon, or tomorrow, for the next episode of Among the Sleep. Goodbye!